How's it going, guys? Alex here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Welcome back to Bangtao. Today I'm here with my friend Tomer, and we're going to show you some back attack stuff, but we're going to show you some stuff when maybe you can't find the hands, can't get the choke, just a few options that you could do to try to reset, get to a better position, and eventually get the choke. So we're going to start here. We're going to start when we're already on the back. We're down on the side, and of course, I have to have whatever my feet position is, whatever my hand position is, I have to have a bunch of hand fighting systems, be able to get here, peel the hands, get to my choke, but you're gonna get somebody good. Tomer's pretty good, so I just can't get here. Maybe I can't get break the grip, and I'm just not able to get, even if I get here, I'm just having a hard time finishing him. Sometimes people are really good at holding this hand, so I'm gonna try to flatten him out, okay? So we say this a lot, especially in MMA. If we have our fighters fighting, of course we wanna try to attack the back, but with the gloves, it's a little bit hard. I'll always recommend them to try to flatten them out. It's a good finishing position, okay? So we're gonna go through little details of how we do this. Okay, first thing I like to do, okay, I take my top hook, I take it out, okay, and I like to put it onto the top leg and elevate like this. Okay, this will do a few things. It kind of slows him down from rolling in that direction. Yeah, if I was over here, he can kind of turn his hips, roll around, yeah. Okay, and it kind of just keeps him sturdy. So I'll have my hook in, my top hook just kind of elevates, and I keep him here. Now, if I try to flatten up from here, meaning put him down, his stomach down to the mat, I'm gonna run into a little problem. He's gonna keep his knee up, and I try to get him here, I'm gonna have trouble. So I want you to try to get this little trick. Paul, come check out my legs, all right? So my right leg, my bottom hook's gonna be really important here. Right now, he's very strong. Even if I got up to my elbow and I try to flatten him out, Tomer keeps his knee in the ground. It's very hard to get his stomach down. So watch what I'm gonna do. My right foot, my bottom hook is just gonna push straight forward. Okay, now I'm gonna open up his hip. Okay, so now his hip is open like this. Okay, now it should be fairly easy. Either I can do it with my top foot, I can just roll over. Okay, flatten him out here. Okay, or even if I need, I kick my leg down, I can just get up to my elbow, keeping this wrist control so he doesn't scramble, and we're just gonna get on top. I can keep my right hook in, and my left foot, I can keep this. I don't know what this is. It's like a wrestling technique. I actually learned this from George Hickman. He'll probably have a name for it, but I can just keep it like this. If he does get up to his knees, I can just go ahead and put my other hook in, and then get him flat. Now, a little trick from flattening out here, that's why I always tell MMA fighters, it's a really good way to finish the fight. Either I go and I punch, he lifts his neck up, boom, gives me the choke. If he's doing a good job by keeping his forehead down on the mat, and I'm trying to get underneath, little trick, Paul, get over here. I'm just gonna take my hands, and I'm just gonna reach and I'm gonna grab his forehead. Okay, now I'm just gonna work down his face. I can either go for a cross face, I can cover the mouth, switch underneath, and hopefully get the finish. I get to the back, I'm trying to peel the hand, even maybe I get here, Tomer's too strong. Okay, I'm a little bit afraid I'm gonna lose the position. Top hook, get behind, and elevate. Okay, I feel this resistance, I can't get here, I'm gonna kick open, pull myself on top, grab the forehead, switch, and look to get the finish. Now, what if I tried to do that, and I take my top hook out, okay, and he goes to roll me to the other direction, okay? First thing we're gonna do as he goes to roll me, I'm gonna take my top foot and I'm gonna put it on the mat. I'm gonna block his hip from going down. If I went down like this, he can easily escape. Okay, so when my toe hits the mat, I'm blocking. Okay, now once I'm here, I'll do a little hip escape. I'll go back to their direction and put my hook back in. And again, either try to work to get my hands free or try to flatten them out. And you could even do this, by the way. You can even already be here in the choke and still focusing on this. Flatten, pull myself over, and look to finish a little more aggressive, all right? Now, what if I do this, and maybe I can't flatten him out? Okay, Tomer's good. He's gonna stop me from doing that. He keeps the leg, so he might go to the other side. And if I can, I block that, but Tomer's pretty good. He hops over my leg, and he puts his back over the mat. Okay, so usually this is where people kind of give up. And of course, if he does put his back down to the mat, I can abandon, get into the mount, and again, do my submissions and attack my ground and pound. But all I gotta do if I wanna maintain the position is I gotta keep my wrist control. He goes to their side, I miss it. Yeah, so I maintain my wrist control. If I let go, he can rotate his body. Yeah, go back. So I maintain my wrist control. And a little trick here, I'm gonna try to put my knuckles down to the ground. If I only keep this here, he'll still pull his hand out and I'll lose it. He turns into me. Yeah, I'll lose it. So if I take my knuckles and I point them down to the ground, I'll bring myself on top. All right, so right now, I still was attacking the choke. If I'm afraid I'm gonna lose the position, I'll just pull myself back and I'll go into the claw and I'll be in this kind of wrist ride position. We did this a lot in MMA. He's got my top hook, I've got my leg out, and either I have the claw, I can go for a high half Nelson, or I can go back for the choke. Okay, and I can do two things. If he pushes back into me hard, I can roll through. Or if he decides to get up to his knees, I can put my other hook in, flatten him out just like where we wanted before, and I can look to finish. So let's do that one more time. So I'm trying to get the back, you know? In the perfect world, I get the choke right away, but Tomer's good. He blocks my choke. Okay, I go to here, he blocks my choke. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to flatten him out, but I can't do it. And Tomer rolls to their side. First I try to block, and then I try to reset him, and I try again. But maybe Tomer is really good. He pushes me over, no worries. Don't let go of the wrist control. We're just gonna hop up straight away. We're either gonna go back for the choke, or if he's still on his hip, we're just gonna bring ourselves back up into this wrist ride. And in MMA, you can just stay here. You don't even have to attack the back. In MMA, you can just punch here. If he tries to block my head, I can block here as well. Or if you want, you can go back and finish with your choke. All right, so yeah, I always, whenever we're working and whenever we're talking to the guys here, it doesn't really matter if he reacts. They're gonna react. You're going with better and better people. You're just always trying to stay on top and just take it to the next position and eventually get the finish. So hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys like that sequence, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this type of content, let me know in this down below. And if you think this doesn't work, you can let me know too. And we'll see you here at Bangtao.